Everybody get up, I'm still a fat bitch. Everybody slam now. Everybody get up, I'm still a fat guy. Alright, welcome everyone to day 36. I know what you're thinking, it's a weigh-in day. What happened? The drama it's building, the tension is rising. And it's important to keep in mind that if you ever doubted me, that I've been divinely touched. And whatever it is you believe in, whatever God it may be, it could be the atom. You could just be a science person yourself, and that's fine too. Just know that the universe bends to my will. So today we're going to bring up the skill. Look at that. Look at my face. I'm starting to look like... They don't make people that look like me. Mozart, maybe? Let's bring this skill up. Let's bring it up a little bit in size here. The feet are going to be blurred. And why are the feet going to be blurred, folks? Because you have to pay for that type of thing. Okay? I'm trying to not have a boss ever again. All right? So you're not getting the feet for free. 95.8 kg. What does that mean? Well, in the Lord's math, the imperial system, it means 211 pounds, folks, which means last week we had a bit of a struggle because last week we weighed in and I had gained a pound. I was like 216, and then I went to 214, and then I went back to 216, 215. And it wasn't discouraging, it just happens. But now we see what appears to be a precipitous drop, right? I mean, this is a positive, this is a good thing. And I knew it would happen because I'm the master of my own universe, and there's not much more that needs to be said beyond that. How do I feel? Fine. It's supposed to happen. You know, we got a ways to go. When I'm below 200, maybe I'll clap my hands, you know. But we're going to move on. We're going to go to the lifts. Plateaus happen. Stalls happen. But most importantly, you can lose weight. If you focus, if you're directing your energy the right way, if you believe in yourself. Let's go check out today's lift, which went very well. It was a good lift. This guy is unrelated to the lift. This little man here is just my friend, and he makes me feel confident and good. So you don't need to think about him. Okay, that's for me to think about. Now we're going to pull up lifts here. Bam. Here. I want my friend back. How do I get my friend back? That's fine, whatever. All right. Here we go. Once again, it appears that we are lifting in a hookah lounge, I've said before. You could think of this sort of like it's a sauna. The smoke isn't actually there. It's my camera really confusing itself with the overhead lighting. And I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I apologize, and I'm sorry. Overhead presses were good today. I have no complaints about the overhead presses today. They were heavy. I'm so sorry it had how bad you can, if you see, it doesn't look that good, the camera, Jesus Christ. But here we go. They were heavy, you know, and if you remember last time I did this, it was heavy then, I couldn't really do it. But we made it through these. We 100% made it through these lifts. I did not feel it in my neck. I didn't feel it in my spine. You'll see in the later sets that I am kind of, you know, kind of goofing around a little bit, trying to get it to work. But these presses were good. And I feel 95 pounds is heavy, man. It feels heavy to stick above your head. So I'm happy with it, especially as someone who's eating at a caloric deficit. I feel good about this. I can't complain about this. And I think that the form, this is a bit better. This looks a bit better. This is a bit better angle. Yeah, I can't complain. It felt fine, you know. It's kind of the metric I'm using now. Is like, does it hurt? Do I feel awkward when I'm like approaching it? Am I like finishing it out by using my spine? No. So the overhead press were good. I'm beginning to really like this exercise, even though it's utterly it advances at a glacial pace. But this was good. These were good vibes in terms of the lift. And the last few sets were tough, the last two especially, but I figured it out. I don't know if my elbows are getting a little crazy. I don't feel like they're getting a little crazy. They are bowing out a little bit. I don't know how big of a deal that is on overhead presses, if we're being completely honest with each other. But I feel strong. I felt strong with these. Look at this cute thing I do. Oh, wait, no, not this one. Next one. I do a cute little thing somewhere in there. I was dancing at the gym today, man. I was in a good mood. I felt it today. I mean, I wasn't, like, super energized, but I felt sort of like, you know, people were near me, and I was like, get out of here. Don't come near me. This is my gym. I'm the fattest, weakest guy here. I own this place. All right, so don't ask questions about this. All right, I don't want to hear it. Hold on, I'm just realizing you probably can't even see. Don't ask questions about this censorship. Okay, sometimes I'm usually against censorship, just as a rule, but this censorship was necessary. I was getting a little out of hand at the top of these lifts. It's kind of a little crazy, all right? Sometimes there's a little bit of entrapment occurring at the top of these if you're a young boy. And you're not, let's put it this way, you're not ready for what's behind this face. You're not ready for it. Another thing that has to be paid for. So this was necessary, trust me. All right, it was just this angle was a little aggressive, okay? Now, before I got to the gym, one of our, a lovely commenter, pointed out something that they had noticed. She had mentioned something I was doing, pulling the bar away from my knees, which I absolutely do sometimes, and I did my best to adhere to her advice. I think that these were fine. I felt a little sloppy with these. They were just a little heavy for me for this amount of reps. And I was really not breathing appropriately in the first set, but I was focused on not pulling the bar away from my knees and trying to follow the cue that in the comment that she had left for me. They did feel good. They didn't feel weird. I didn't feel them in my back. I didn't feel them in like an awkward way. It wasn't like hurting me or something like that. So it was a good lift. But they were heavy, and yeah, I mean, this is a little maybe I should censor this too. You know what? This one, it's far enough away. All right, relax yourselves. All right, don't get too excited. I plowed through them, and I like to think that I was much better with the knee situation because of of the advice she'd given me. So thank you, shout out. Most of your advice I listen to, friends. Some of it I don't listen to as much. But most of your advice I listen to. And I appreciate all commenting on my forum. Comment, say whatever you want. Say I shouldn't have censored it. Talk about anything. Say who I do look like. You're allowed to say words. They don't, it's okay. We're all going to be okay. I mean, look at this. It looks like I shot this underwater. This is what it looks like when you see footage of the Titanic shot by Cameron when he goes in the thing. Yeah, I was trying to get through these as quickly as possible because I felt like I wasn't moving fast enough for this lady behind me. So I don't know what to do. I was there for like 10 minutes. Every one of these lifts I do in like under 10 minutes. I bang them out so fast. But these look fine, right? I mean, I'm not drifting away from my knee as much. I was trying to use the cue halfway through my shin. That was when I was trying to cue my knees moving back. 195 pounds, 30 reps. I feel pretty good about it. It's really hard for me to I felt good. It felt heavy though. It did kind of feel like, oh, maybe I should lower the weight a little bit. This is where things get real bad. I don't even want to hear it. I'm doing straight bar curls, 50 pounds, 10 reps, 3 sets, and I just I feel it in my biceps, so I'm doing the right thing. I'm not going to stop. But I don't know. First of all, this angle isn't doing me a lot of favors with that chin. I mean, look at that thing. It's a goddamn monstrosity. But I felt obviously the last 4 reps of every set I was throwing, yoinking the bar into my chin and cheating. I'm swinging it, right? It's pretty clear I'm swinging. I'm trying to keep those elbows tucked, but I'm swinging the fucking bar. Let's be real with each other. I don't know. I'm just having fun out there. Ooh, what was that? They were playing The Flash on 20 different TVs, which was a little upsetting because I've only basically every single movie like that, The Flash, the Batmans, all of those movies I've only seen because I've been forced to, at gunpoint. And The Flash now is a new one that I've seen 3 scenes of, and somehow that's been forced into my subconscious, and it's not doing me any favors. I just realized that the curl thing was way off to the side. Was it off to the side the entire time? That's awesome. That's really good. This is a really professional situation we got going on. Look, you get what you get. Every day is a new day. Maybe I did that on purpose. Maybe the barbell curl details were intentionally obfuscated by the side of the screen. Maybe. And again, my bike to finish out the day. It was fine. I was beat. Those deadlifts knocked me out. By the way, those were they crushed me. They really beat my ass. But I mean, in a good way. Oh, my buddy's back. In a good way, they beat my ass. It's so annoying that my eyes keep darting because I'm looking at my own face. That's today, I think. That's today. I mean, look, I lost weight. And I lost weight because I have an extraordinary destiny. So there it is, folks. Another weigh-in day down, another lifting day down. It's I don't have a lot else for you today. I needed to get this one out, put it in the bank. Thank you all for your lovely comments, your likes, your subscribes. You gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe, or else. That's it. That's the full sentence. My little guy here, shout out to him. He's pulling in the work. It's 12 from Street Fighter 3. So, in case you were curious. I want you to leave today's video with a sense of adventure. It's a Monday, and the week before you was no doubt harrowing. If I had to guess, a great many of you are lost in a labyrinth of your own creation, making left turns and finding brick walls with nothing beyond them. And I can't help you with that. Or maybe I can. My advice to you, I don't know, run through the wall. That's what I would do. I'm not a very smart guy. I'm not nearly as clever as I may sound. And I don't think I sound very clever. If I were trapped in a labyrinth, it would depend whether or not there were a minotaur in the labyrinth. Now, there's supposed to be a minotaur in the labyrinth, as the labyrinth at Minos was known for its minotaur. That's neither here nor there. The point I'm making is, if I were in a labyrinth, I would smash my body through the walls, and I would not think of any other way of handling it, because that's how I handle my problems. I brute force smash my skull against the problem until it's solved, or until I'm unconscious. That's the way I handle life. Now, is it my advice to you to do the same? No, but you never know. It may be the best thing for you. The best thing for you may be that you look at the labyrinth of your own existence and you go, I'm going to start running into the wall real hard. What does all this mean? I don't know. I'm just filling space. This is just what happens if you let me speak without a topic. Thank you again. Thank you, friends. And thank you to him. And thank you to everyone else. Like, comment, and subscribe. And just don't do anything.